Good morning students. In this video we are going to see about the natural resources. This is classification of natural resources. There are two types of natural resources. The first one is renewable resources. Resources whose continual harvest is possible with proper planning and management. They can renew themselves. The next is non-renewable resources. Those resources which once gone have very little chance of recovery or resynthesis are called non-renewable resources. The next is, these are the examples of renewable and non-renewable resources. The renewable resources are plants and animals. Non-renewable resources are minerals, fossil fuels, soils. This is our natural resources. This picture reveals our resources and their uses. We will see the uses of natural resources elaborately. First, natural resources are, the uses is, animals and humans release carbon dioxide into the air when they breathe. So it plays a very important role in recycling carbon dioxide. The next is animal, plants. It provides food, clothes, shelter, medicines, and it is used as mode of transport. Animal dung can be used as fuel or fertilizer. The next is soil. It is the habitat of many organisms. Understanding the ability and capacity of soil to support an ecosystem plays an important role in land management decisions. The next is solar light. It provides light, energy, and helps to plants for making their foods. The next is wood or tree. It is used as construction material and used to make furniture, utensils, and sports equipments. Next is water. It is used in household, agriculture, and transportation. And the next is minerals. The copper is used in electrical equipments as it is good electrical conductor. Fiberglass cleaning agents are made by borax. The next is oil. It is used in cosmetics, medicines, paint, lubricants, and as a fuel. Next is forest resources. Forest restore oxygen in our atmosphere through photosynthesis and also provide solvents, medicines, fuels, and many other products that are important for our health and comfort. India is rich in forest resources with a great diversity of flora and fauna. And then next we are going to see about the advantages of forest. This is the direct advantages of forest. Forests provide timber for construction of buildings and furniture. It provides raw materials, variety of edible products for human beings and animals. They provide natural habitat to tribal peoples. The next one, it's an indirect benefits. Forests help in minimizing natural hazards. It helps in reducing soil erosion, desertification, and land degradation. And they help in maintaining biodiversity by providing habitat to wild animals. They help in regulating the gases in atmosphere. The next is deforestation. It refers to the removal or reduction of forest cover. This can include clearing the land for agriculture or grazing, or using the timber for fuel, construction, or manufacturing. What are the causes of deforestation? Expansion of cities to accommodate the growing population, construction of dams, canals, and highways, establishment of industrial areas, demand for firewood, mining. These are the causes of deforestation. Next one is effects of deforestation. Some of the effects of deforestation are greenhouse gas emissions. What is greenhouse gas emissions? Gases such as methane and carbon dioxide trap heat in Earth's atmosphere, leading change in climate. Trees absorb the carbon dioxide and release oxygen and water into the atmosphere, and this contributes to global warming. Cutting carbon dioxide adds to the environment, and then this lack of the tree creates an absorption deficit. Deforestation leads to the emission of greenhouse gas. The next is soil erosion. Cutting down the trees leads to clearance of forest, and so soil erosion occurs. Exposure of soil to the sun's heat dries up the moisture inside the soil. Next is biodiversity losses. Deforestation alters land, and so that many of the plants and animals do not survive. With more deforestation, the entire species can extinct. Next one is flood. When it rains, trees absorb and store a large amount of water with the help of their roots. Chopping down of trees disrupts the flow of water and leads to floods in some areas. The next is solutions to deforestation. How we can solve the problem of deforestation? The solutions are replanting trees, environmental laws should be strictly enforced, create awareness about the effects of deforestation, cutting of trees should be followed by massive plantation. Next is afforestation. It is the establishment of a forest or stand of trees in an area where there was no previous tree cover. This is the help of functions of the forest. Here, plants absorb water from the soil through their roots. Forests play a significant role in continuing water cycle. Next function is forest helps in maintaining the temperature and oxygen level of the atmosphere. Plants release oxygen during photosynthesis and consume carbon dioxide. Forests being a huge reserve of plants and trees, they play a significant role in balancing oxygen level in the atmosphere. The next function is the main greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide is used by forest for photosynthesis process. The forests act as a sink for carbon dioxide, thereby reducing the greenhouse effect due to carbon dioxide. So we can prevent global warming. The next is forests prevent soil erosion. Binding the soil particles tightly in their roots, reducing the velocity of wind and rain, which are chief agents causing erosion. Next is they provide the habitat for high wildlife species. Next, the forest cover absorbs the noise and helps in preventing noise pollution. Forests absorb many toxic gases and air pollutants and can help in keeping air pure. Trees are poems that the earth writes upon the sky. Thank you for watching this video.